There's a popular saying that if you hang out with 9 broke people, you're likely to be the 10th. So, on today's episode, we're going to talk about your circle of influence and how it impacts your ability to buy your first home. Welcome to the Homeowner Prep podcast, where every week we educate and encourage aspiring homeowners to help them buy their first home faster. If you aspire to own a home, you're in the right place, so enjoy. Do us a favor and leave a review, a rating, and be sure to subscribe. Now let's get to this week's episode. Hello and welcome to the Homeowner Prep podcast. I'm your host, Eric Helon, and on today's episode, we're going to be talking about your circle of influence and how it impacts your ability to buy your first home. I know you may not think about it a lot, but the people that you hang out with actually have a lot of influence over the direction of your life. And it's no different when it comes to home ownership. When you hang out with people who are not homeowners, who are renting, who are living paycheck to paycheck, chances are you feel comfortable in that circle. And therefore, you're staying in that circle because you feel like one of them. But if you actually would change your circle of influence to the folks who are achieving the goals that you want to achieve, whether it be home ownership, whether it be generational wealth, or whatever the case may be, then you will become who you want to become. You know, the definition of circle of influence is actually a group of people who are making a proactive and collaborative effort. Now, that sounds like a lot of work mumbo jumbo, but you're actually hanging out with people who are proactively and collaboratively living a lifestyle that you're comfortable with. So if you're no longer comfortable in that lifestyle, then you have to change your circle of influence. One way to change your circle of influence is to actually attend events in your community. Go to different events that you would want to be a part of, that events that you would want to host or maybe speak at even, and then see the type of people who show up to those events and network with those folks. If you want to become a homeowner, go to real estate events in your neighborhood. If you want to become a great stock investor, go to investment meetings in your neighborhood. There are a couple of great websites out there that'll help you to connect with people who are doing the things that you want to do. One of them is Meetup, and the other one is Eventbrite. So create accounts, go onto these websites, go to events, get out of the house, and start to network with other people who are doing the things that you truly want to do. It doesn't matter what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Maybe you want to be a better runner. Connect with a group of runners. If you want to be a better golfer, connect with a group of golfers. You got to surround yourself with people who are going to influence you positively to achieving your goals. Now, the second point I want to make is actually a tough one. I know oftentimes people say, well, I want to be around these people, but I'm mostly around my family, and my family does these things. So yeah, you want to feel like you're part of the family, and so that will actually impact the way that you go about your life and the people that you hang out with. So yes, it is tough. But if your family is not on the same path that you want to be on, you're going to have to scale back. I'm not saying that you don't hang out with family or friends who are doing different things. It's just that you need to be around others more so than around those people. These are your friends and family. Yes, these are your circle that you want to be a part of for life. That's great. But there's nothing wrong with being in new circles or adding people to your circle or getting around people who think differently. It's actually a benefit to the culture, to the neighborhood, and to the community for people to interact with people who think differently than they do. So get around folks that you got to debate with. If you got to argue with folks, it's okay. Have a difference of opinion. Hang out with people who think differently, and that thought process might actually lead you to the goals that you want to accomplish. With Homeowner Prep, we actually built a Facebook community of people who are homeowners and not homeowners, people who are wealthy and not wealthy. And we want to connect these folks so that they're communicating and they're hearing from folks who are doing the things that they want to do. So if you're living paycheck to paycheck, or if you're renting right now and you want to become a homeowner, reach out to us and we'll connect you with a community of folks who are doing those things, who are investing in real estate, investing in the stock market, and more importantly, they're homeowners who are creating generational wealth for their families. If you're currently renting and you want to put a plan together to buy your first home, that's what we're here for. You can definitely reach out to us by texting the word START to 619-848-3700, or you can visit us on our website at homeownerprep.com/start, and that way you can set up a free initial consultation with us. If you just have a general question or a scenario that you're going through right now and you want help with that, feel free to reach out to us on any social media platform. We're on all of them, but we tend to get the majority of our questions on our Instagram account at Homeowner Prep. I hope we provided you with some great content on today's episode and some insight to how to change your circle of influence. It's important to get around the people who are doing the things that you want to do. So don't be afraid to step out of your box, connect with folks in your community, and make some changes. I look forward to providing you with some more great content on the next episode, and until then, be blessed. If you've enjoyed this show and got some great value from it, please be sure to rate and review. And if you're checking it out on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. That really does help us to continue the show and bring in some great guests to help you on your home buying journey.